How you doing today? This is Kevin Black with Jones Technical Institute. First off, I like to say it's October, so let's go ahead and screw cancer, breast cancer, exactly. And what I'll be doing today is showing you a complete brake air inspection. First thing you have to do, it's going to require 3 steps. Each are going to take 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and I already built my pressure up to 120. My first test is going to be with the parking brake disengaged, and I'm going to go ahead and sit here for 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer. And I want to make sure that my supply tanks for my service brakes aren't dropping more than 4 psi within 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and sit here for 3 minutes, and I'll get back to you, let you know how the outcome came, and then we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so our first test is complete. We let it sit for 3 minutes to see if it dropped more than 4 psi, which it did not. So I'm going to go ahead and let it build back up because it dropped about maybe 1 or 2. So the next test, like I was talking about, is going to be my parking brake test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my parking brake and go ahead and sit again for 3 minutes and make sure it doesn't fall under 4 psi within 3 minutes. So I'll get back to you on that. I've gone ahead and applied my parking brake for my second test, and this test we actually dropped more than 4 psi within 3 minutes, so that means there's a leak somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my third test, which is I'm going to release the parking brake, and I'm going to build up pressure, and then I'm actually going to apply the brake for 3 minutes. I'm going to hold it down for 3 minutes and make sure that I don't lose more than 4 psi within 3 minutes. But the thing is, when you first apply the brakes, it's going to drop because it's sending the air to the brake chambers, making sure it's used. So after that initial drop, you want to make sure after that drop to watch it to make sure it doesn't drop more than 4 psi. So I'll get back to you on that. I'm going to go ahead and press my brake down. The initial drop went. Now I'm going to sit here for 3 minutes, and I'm going to make sure I drop no more than 4 psi. So I'll get back to you. Alright, now I consider this the worst test of them all because it wears out on your damn knee when you push it down all the way. So it didn't drop more than 4 psi within 3 minutes. So that means my parking brake is the one that's having a problem with my air leak. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and inspect all my brake chambers, get me a squirt bottle and build up pressure and just squirt to make sure there are no leaks and do a visual inspection on my tanks at the same time. So tune in for the next segment.